Goose Week was originally released about a month or so ago, and I decided to create this version, the mega version. All episodes combined into one video, and I might have snuck in a little extra few deleted scenes throughout the video, just to spice it up a little bit. And I'm bringing back the exclusive Goose Week merch for 48 hours from the date of this video. So if you missed out last time, here's your chance to snatch up some of that merch. So kick back, sit back, whatever you want to do, maybe grab some snacks and watch the mega version of Goose Week. Introducing the Polaroid 600 SE, also known as
the Goose.
Why is it referred to as the Goose? I mean, look at it. Doesn't that read kind of like goose? That's why it's called the Goose. But what is the Goose? It was first released in 1981, and it was part of Polaroid's line of professional-grade instant cameras that shot pack film, also known as peel-apart film. It offered the ability to shoot instant photos with interchangeable lenses. The best part about this camera is, though, it has manual control, and for the time, this was a huge deal. There were only 3 lenses ever produced for this camera. The first one is 127mm f4.7 lens, which is the one I have, a 75mm wide-angle 5.6 lens, and 150mm 5.6 lens. There's also the Mamiya press camera that uses these lenses, basically the same camera, but we're not going to be talking about that one in this video. And it also features a rangefinder for focusing. And when the camera was released, it was targeted to the professionals, so it was priced at $500. Now that's 1981 money, so if you add for inflation, that's around $1,500 in the year 2024. It's kind of interesting. The camera itself is just a box. Other than housing the rangefinder as well as holding the film pack, there's really not much to the camera itself. The brains and the way the camera operates is all built into what lens you are using. You set the aperture, the shutter, all of that is contained in the lens. The camera does have a button, but that is literally just a quick release cable. You thread it into the lens and cock the shutter and press the button to take your shot. The Goose does have a couple cold shoe mounts, one on the top, one on the handle, and it also has a tripod mount on the bottom. And I think there's a way you can actually mount other backs to the camera, maybe shoot some 120 out of this thing, but that's a topic for another time. Also worth mentioning, this is a beefy boy. A thick boy, 3 C's. It's hefty, it's heavy. Without a lens or film back, it weighs 3.5 pounds. Fully loaded, this thing can be well over 5 pounds. Yeah. Which leads me into the next topic. What if I've told you this whole time this was all an elaborate scheme to get you to watch Goose Week? A full week dedicated to the Goose. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing the fake trailer voice guy. It's probably annoying you. Let's just roll the real trailer, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, hold. And I already f***ed it up.
What'd you do?
I forgot to focus. Damn. That was not fun. Stupid, this is stupid. This is really dumb. I'm like shaking. Costly mistake. Might be one of the dumbest things I've done.
You can't do that. My groin hurts.
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. The tab broke. I'm thinking really stupid right now.
Dang it, I'm striking out.
Lens cap off. Caleb just dropped his camera.
Today's ending on a bust.
Made that mistake already. That expired in 1999. Oh man, what happened? It didn't quite go so well. It's stuck together. There's hope. We got a picture. It's gonna be a hoot and a half. This video kicks off what I'm calling
Goose Week
all about shooting pack film
with the Goose.
And special shout out to Brad for sending this over. He's a member of the Spitfire Club. I cannot thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to finally shoot with this thing. I've always wanted to, and it's been a blast. And I also want to shout out Cynthia for sending over a pack of 669 for me to shoot. Send over the P.O. box. You guys are amazing. This video could not happen without you guys. So thank you so much. I love you. I'm in love with you. But in this video, we're gonna be hitting the road. Yeah, we're gonna go down to San Francisco to check out PolaCon. Shot some stuff all over there. And you might see some familiar faces and even some new faces. Some complete strangers. I let them experience pack film for the first time as well. Any opportunity I get for somebody to experience this for the first time, I'm gonna give them that opportunity. It's gonna be a hoot and a half. But since I've not shot with this before, I wanted to test it out with some stuff that I figured wasn't gonna work. And that was with some Polaroid 669 that expired in 1999. Here are those results.
I'm just another Chris.
Film from 1999. I just loaded in the Goose to practice with it. Didn't record it because I didn't think it was gonna work. We actually got sort of an image. And so I'm gonna fire another one just for fun and see if it actually works. Felt about right. All right, here we go. The numbers are not matching up. This one doesn't even have a number on it. The first one I pulled has 7. It's stuck together. There's hope. Most of the time when I use really old like pack film, the moment I pull it out, the rollers, the adhesive is just gone and no chemical spread. This has stayed together for the most part. Here we go. Oh, but it didn't spread all the way. I was complete shock that these 1999 pack worked. I got one that was a perfect, near perfect spread, and it's just mind-blowing. Caleb shot this one of me with bulb mode, and he kind of moved the camera. So it's a little blurry, but still really exciting results. And I popped off the last shot of the pack, and I got the first complete full spread. I was kind of upset with myself that I wasted it onto something completely random, but hey, that's okay. So right after those tests, it was time for photo walk at PolaCon. About to load in some 669. A viewer sent this to me. Shout out to you, Cynthia. Shout out to you. I really appreciate it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's from 2006. But I've been getting some results out of a pack from 1999. So there's a chance that we'll get something from this, maybe. Let's find out. But it didn't quite go so well for the first few shots. Ooh, yeah, I think it might have.
Damn it, Chris.
Or I just overexposed it, shooting it. Well, hey, it's promising though.
I know, it would have been a cool picture.
Okay, good to know. Overexposed?
Looks like it.
Okay, well, I will. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna reshoot it, but I'm gonna actually expose it a little darker and see what happens. All right, take number 2. Huh.
It could be the pack, Chris.
It could be the pack. I'll go a little darker next time.
Go all the way dark and just see what happens.
Yeah, it's 80 ISO though. But noted. All right, cool.
It is 2007.
2006.
6.
Expired in 2006. It's actually older than that. So we found this really cool back alley with some fun graffiti. I definitely wanted Caleb to experience this camera, so I had him shoot a photo of me, and of course, gotta have him peel it. All right, Caleb just shot it. Well, hopefully I got the exposure right for you. Woo. Polaroid. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See what happens.
The good stuff.
Well, it's it's
The medium stuff.
Medium stuff. Medium good stuff. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, look at that, dude. That looks great. Looks great. Now I think I'm gonna lock that exposure and never touch it. And that I did. Kept it at f/16 1/25. From there, we headed on down to Pier 39. Kind of warm out. It should be good to go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Woo. That's cool.
Oh my god!
That's a good one.
Dude, look at that.
That's amazing!
It looks like that reclaimed blue.
Right? Right as I shot this photo, someone came up to me and asked me about this camera and wanted to know what it was. So I let them experience it for the first time. And then basically just grab a corner and peel it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. It might smell because it's old. Oh, there we go.
Sick! That came out cool.
Look at that.
That came out. I love the way it warps down.
Yeah.
That's so epic.
There you go.
Cool. Sorry.
That's cool. Hey, what was it? Trinity?
Trinity.
Do you have an Instagram or anything?
Trinity Rose Weddings.
Trinity Rose Weddings.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you in the description.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day. From there, I headed on down to the Palace of Fine Arts. And yet again, some strangers came up and was like, what the heck is that? They're photographers themselves, and of course, you have to let them try it for the first time. What's your name?
Gabe.
Gabe, what's it going? What's your name?
Harry.
So see that tab? Just
Yeah.
pull that tab. Just pull it. So now pull that one just right out of there. Pull, pull, pull. Bam.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice even. Look at that.
That's a really good one. Like you lost the corner just barely.
Oh, well, a lot of times
Yeah.
I'm getting like big sections where it's not even spreading.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's just
That's cool.
all things considered. Like,
That's
really-
What
so
a fun
cool.
process.
That's
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
And then fun fact, we just found out they're from Portland, just like me. All right, well, hey, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Glad you got to experience pack film for the first and maybe last time.
Super cool.
Thanks for letting him peel it.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Wild that they were from Portland. Crazy. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like 5 minutes from there. From there, we headed to the Golden Gate Bridge to shoot some shots, and I made a costly mistake, which you'll find out in a second. Caleb just dropped his camera. Is it good?
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, do you see what happened? Do you see what I did? Do you see it? If you don't, well, you're about to find out. Only one more shot. Shot number 9. Here we go. Oh, man. What happened? Oh! Look what I did.
Lens cap on.
It's not an SLR, so I'm used to shooting like that, so. All right, here we go. Last one of 669. But here we go. Hopefully it went better this time. Yeah.
Yay! Look at that.
Hey, look what happens when you,
Yeah, that was the last shot on that.
It was the last one. But for fun, I decided to take some of these shots in the Photoshop and see if I could color correct some of them. Interesting results. Kind of fun, But I don't necessarily mind the blue from the expired 669. It kind of reminds me of the reclaimed blue that Polaroid makes nowadays, or made. I don't know if actually that stuff's gone too. I think I have 1 pack of that left. I should probably shoot it. And again, special shout out to Brad for sending me this camera to use, and shout out to Cynthia for this pack of 669. Thank you so much. Before we dive into the next episode of Goose Week, I want to give a little short history or background as to where the series came from, where the idea came from. And basically kick it off with, it wasn't planned. The series was not planned at all. And I learned a lot from this. And I also want to talk about what's going to be coming next with Goose Week. Is there going to be another one? And I'm going to say right now, yes. And it's going to be more thought out, properly planned for this one. And what I mean by not properly planned is that when I was creating the video, it was simply that. It was just going to be a video going to Polacon, shooting with the pack film camera, aka the Goose, and I was shooting with that double pack of 669, and when I got home, I was going to finish off the second pack. So I did just that. I shot that video, and as I was editing it, the video was like 30 minutes long, so I decided I'll make it a 2-part video, a mini series. And then it kind of just snowballed and evolved from there. And I was just figuring it out as I went along. But it was a lot of fun and I learned a lot of things. But as you may notice as you're watching the series, or if you've already seen the series when it was released originally, there's no real tie to each episode other than I'm shooting with the Goose. So it's just individual videos and I slap Goose Week on the quote unquote series. And that's fun. That's fun in itself, and I thought it was a fun thing and people seem to enjoy it. But I have a much more fleshed out plan for what I'm going to do for the next iteration of this, with an underlining story arc. There is a mission I need to accomplish, and it has stakes. I may win, I may lose. And I'm going to tell you all about that after we get done with the second episode of Goose Week. Welcome into episode 2 of what I'm calling
Goose Week.
Yeah, where we spend the whole week shooting and talking about the Polaroid 600 SE, aka
The Goose.
In this video, we're going to be going out again and shooting some photos in a couple different locations. One being my hometown of Hazelden, Washington, and one shot in Portland, Oregon. So without further ado, let's get into it. Once I got back from San Francisco, I still had that other pack of 669 that Cynthia sent me, so I really wanted to hit the road again. So I decided to head on up to Astoria, Oregon to shoot that last pack. Lens cap off. Made that mistake already. That's pretty cool. Dang. Dang, that's pretty cool. Almost too dark. Almost too dark. That's pretty good though. That placement of that Volkswagen Bug was just too perfect. I had to shoot this on my SX70. I forgot there was round frame loaded. Hopefully I framed that right. Based on that first one I took, it's kind of dark, a little, just a little bit. I almost adjusted the shutter on this. I'm at 1/25th. I almost went to 60th, but that might be too much. Might be too much, so we'll see. Oh. Plus the spot is really difficult. There's a McDonald's right here, like drive-through, right where I need to stand to take the picture. So, had to get creative. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't adjust that shutter speed. It looks so good. Made it to Astoria, Oregon. Let's go for a walk with this hefty boy. Yeah, lugging this thing around, always a treat. Risked my life for this shot. I did it while I was walking across the street. Sort of blindish, but let's hope. So this is the Oregon Film Museum, which is actually a filming location from the Goonies. Yes! Goonies was filmed in Astoria. They even had the Jeep sitting out front, which I'm 99% sure that is the actual screen used Jeep. Pretty cool. Recently did a video on the Instax Mini 90, and I shot that with that camera. If you want to check out that video, link is in the description. Not confident in this shot at all. I don't have confidence in this shot, but let's find out together. I think it's gonna be too dark / too bright. Oh my gosh, trust myself more. That's what I need to do. Yes, yeah, it is windy, but it came out. Oh my gosh. I changed the settings to F11 at 1/25th. It came out pretty good. I've said this a couple times, but I'm really not confident in this one. I ended up shooting it at F11, 1/25th. I don't know, it might be dark. I don't know, we'll find out. I let this one sit for like 10 minutes. I don't know if that matters with 669. Fuji, you can peel it at any time. I don't know if it continues to develop. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Ooh. Yeah, that one came out good. Cool. So I guess it doesn't really matter when you peel these. Good to know. Since I'm back at the car, I peel in the 3 photos. I think there's 3 that I haven't even seen yet. But let's go in order. Here's number 5. This is one I think I got while I was crossing the street. Like I hip fired it basically. Oh no! It's the bridge. It's not bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Actually, I thought it was going to be really, really dark. I don't know what happened over here. Maybe maybe it's my camera strap. Maybe my camera strap or something got in front of the lens on the bridge shot. But hey, sweet. I'm really glad that one came out. All right, this one must be the one I fired walking across the street. Oh, this is that one. Oh, it's dark. Oh, but actually, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. That one's pretty cool. I got it pretty straight on, too. It's a little bit dark. I think I did F16. I should have done F11 on this one, but that's pretty good. The last one. Which one was this? I don't remember what this one is. Oh, yeah. It's the Custard King. It's a cool little spot. It's pretty cool. These came out pretty damn good. Yeah. All right. Let's head home. So when I got back from Astoria, I saw that I had 3 shots left. So over the next couple of days, I went out and shot some around my hometown and 1 in Portland, Oregon. All right, let's peel. Let's see how we did. Yeah, baby. One more. See how we did. Oh, a little overexposed, but that's not too bad. That's still pretty good. I almost changed it. Almost changed the settings on this one. It's still pretty good though. Actually, I really like it. So Dave, not from the Not Puppy channel, is coming in with a lifesaver. He made me this box and even put my name on it. Nice little touch. This is a drying box for pack film. Oh, lifesaver. He probably sent this to me because, well, I ruined a photo while I was with him. And he didn't want that to happen again. Oh no. The other one got stuck. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Dang it, dude. I thought it was dry enough. Got it. Dang it, dude.
It looks like it's underwater.
Yeah, I thought it was dry enough. It was not. That was not fun. Whew, and just for fun, I decided to bring these into Photoshop and try and color correct them to maybe bring them back to a little bit of what it would have looked like. I mean, the results are interesting. They're not perfect. They're just for fun. I still kind of dig the blue effect it does. I notice reds really punch through the blueness of it. So that's pretty cool, but still did it just for fun. And actually, I didn't use Photoshop, I used Lightroom. And I want to give a special shout out to two people, yet again, thanks to Brad for making this possible. He sent me
The Goose
to mess with, and it's been super fun. And of course, Cynthia for sending me the pack of 669, which we just finished shooting. Oh, empty box. So sad. Episode 2 of Goose Week was really fun. It's when I got back from PolaCon from San Francisco, and I just had that travel bug. I just wanted to get back out there, so I immediately just hit the road and just started shooting some stuff. And that's where I kind of came up with Goose Week 2 idea. It was kind of from this episode. Hitting the road, going to a place, and shooting some photos. But I want to do a longer one. And what I mean by that is I want to do a much larger or longer road trip and shoot photos along the way, but have an end goal. And the end goal is a place, destination with an individual that I don't know if one will want to be in the video or two be there when I get there. It seems silly, I know, but I want this second week of Goose Week to have some stakes, have the hero's journey and see if he accomplishes the mission or the task. I want to set myself up for failure as well as success. And then along the way, you'll be seeing me shoot with the Goose and in various scenarios, various areas, and see a lot more variety of photography. Idea of this comes from this other YouTube channel that I'm a part of. I'm one of the video editors for, and we just wrapped up a huge series. And there was a comment that was left in that video series where I wanted to try to take that approach to instant photography. Get more people to watch this type of content, because maybe I can convert them into start shooting instant photography. And as you all know, more people shoot instant photography, the more money that's flowed into the community, and it keeps businesses around. And that channel is about Pokemon cards, where his name's Pat Flynn, and he wanted to collect every Pokemon and put them into one big, huge, gigantic binder that he had custom made. It was really cool. And the comment that was left was, I'm not even into Pokemon cards. I just wanted to see this guy complete his goal or complete this challenge. So I wanted to bring that over to my channel with this challenge. Challenge myself, road trip, drive to this place, and try and shoot photos with this individual. You probably already know who I'm talking about, to be honest. So Goose Week 2, the return of Goose Week, workshopping the title, is coming. I don't know when. Maybe next spring? I don't know. We'll see. But if you want to see the journey, consider subscribing. Now let's kick off the next few episodes. I'll check back with you at the end of the series. It's episode 3 of
Goose Week.
Yeah, in today's video we head out and we shoot some Polaroid 669, but not just any old 669. We shoot some Polacolor ID 669 film, ultraviolet. And of course we are shooting with
The Goose.
We head out to a few different locations around Portland. I talk about photo events. I even risk body, mind, and soul to get the shot. is stupid. This is stupid. This is really dumb. Yeah, so I was recently at Policon Bay Area in San Francisco, and I met the most lovely human ever. He's referred to as the Santa of Polaroid. Like Polaroid Santa, I think they called him. And he saw me walking around with the goose, actually, and he was like, oh, pack film. Reaches into a bag, hands me this, and then just disappears. He just left. But then he would just randomly pop up throughout the event. He would take a picture of me, hand me the photo, and then disappear again. But we'll talk about him more in a future video because he gave me something that I have never seen or heard of before in my life. And we'll talk about it in another video. So consider subscribing. Stay tuned. But what is ID film? Well, it's just Polaroid 669. It was intended to be used to make like ID cards that were semi-tamper-proof. You could take an ultraviolet lights, UV lights, shine it on the picture and see if it's a real copy, a real photo. The expiration of this is 2005 and got some pretty cool results. I've never actually shot this before until now. So let's see those results. Like there was stuff happened. The tab broke. Oh man, operation time. The tab broke. Hopefully I don't ruin this pack. I got it. Okay, back in business. Oh, that came out so good. Look at that. So yeah, I headed out and then it was a beautiful day as you saw, and then out of nowhere the weather got really bad. So I had to come inside and then go out the next day and shoot some more photos. Let's try this again. Take two. Hitting a couple familiar spots, but I haven't shot any with the goose yet, so we're heading out to Portland and a few shots around Vancouver. It's a nice day. It's gonna be a great day. Tomorrow it rains, so I have to finish this video today. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna try and head down and take a picture of the St. John's Bridge. Such a cool bridge, but I think they're doing construction and the walking area is closed. Gonna look and find out, but man, this place is so cool. It's so cool. I wish the goose had a longer lens. I could literally get like straight on with the lines of the road. Lens on this thing is not very far. Good focus. This is the hardest part of doing these shots. It doesn't focus. There it is. Yeah, look how far away that is. Can't even see it. I might be able to get close enough to get a cool shot. I'm not sure, but gonna find out. Gonna try. Well, it looks clear. I don't know. I'm gonna try. See how far I get. This could be stupid. I don't know. This area is so cool. Really want to do an event here, like a photo walk. So yeah, I've been trying to get my own photo event happening here in Portland, Oregon for the last couple of years, and I think I finally found an area where I can actually make it happen. So stay tuned for that because I really want to show off this area to you guys. It is absolutely perfect. It has everything and film hipster photographer, whatever you want to call us, would want. It's got neon signs, it's got a film camera store, it's got vinyl records actually. There's a handful of shops in the area that sold vinyl records. There's even a vintage video game store not too far from there too. Got breweries, it's got a little bit of everything. One of the cool things is there's a vintage motorcycle shop, and then next door, I think they own it, but it's a coffee shop with like vintage motorcycles inside. It was so cool. There's even this awesome area where you set up vendors. I gotta figure out who owns this little spot, but it's right next to the pizza place. And that pizza place is so good and so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's cool. It's a vintage gas station from like the 30s that has been turned into a pizza place. It's so awesome. It's a perfect area. So I'm hoping I can team up with Blue Moon Camera and see if maybe we could work something out. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are interested, leave some comments down below. Follow me on Instagram for way more faster updates. And let's see if we can make this happen this year. It'd be a fun goal to achieve. Man, this sidewalk is very narrow. Hopefully the shot's worth it. Either way, I'm going to be shooting it, so I get what I get. But I'm realizing the sun is right there. I might get a lens flare. It might not actually work in the end. I don't know. Might get a weird glare. But I've come this far. I can't give up. This is a far walk. It looked like it was so close. It'd be so awesome if I could stand out in the median, but there's no median. I want to get a close-up, straight-on shot. However, I'm thinking really stupid right now. There's been a few opportunities with no cars coming. It's risky, but I might do it. I want to stand in the middle and get a straight-on shot. We'll see. Hang on. We'll see. I got to think about this. Dang it. I had an opportunity. Oh, am I going to do this? I don't know. I did it. I don't know if that one was going to come out, but I did it. That was crazy. Okay, I gotta. Now let's just hope the sun didn't interfere. Woo! I'm like shaking. Might be one of the dumbest things I've done. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. Sorry. Oh, I think I lost my wind muffs in the process for my microphone. Oh no, Comica, send me another one. Oh boy, let's get off this bridge. It's kind of scary. I'm a little scared. Well, boys and girls, I did it. Don't do what I just did. That was stupid. Oh boy. I don't know if this shot came out, but let's hope. It's like the worst time to try and shoot. It's like high noon right now. Oh, baby, I got something. I should have been closer. Should have been closer. That's still pretty cool though. That's still pretty cool. And there's cars on the bridge to show the danger. Wish I did walk a little bit further out. But hey, I did it. It's pretty cool. I got it nearly straight. It's a little crooked, but it's not terrible. I could have done better, but I was rushing because I was scared. But I did get those light posts on both sides of the road. That's like nearly perfect. That's pretty cool. It's a cool photo. I'm still very happy with it. But I do wish I walked out further. I found it. I didn't lose it on the bridge. It was just sitting here on the side of the road, on the path I walked. That's awesome. It's pretty warm, so I'm thinking it's safe to peel this. From across the street. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Peel. Come on, come on. Look at that. Red's definitely just punched through. This is blue. I'd love to have done it across the street. From like right here, this probably actually would have been the better spot to shoot this. Oh, that's kind of a cool shot. With the Vespa and the sign. Sign's in shadow though. But, man, I wish that Vespa was like red. Or like if one of those bikes was over here, it looks so much better because the reds on this expired pack film punches through really nicely. My idea was to shoot from like this angle and then like do it vertically. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it though. Almost perfect. It was an almost perfect shot. And there's Blue Moon camera. Yeah, it's a cool little shot. I like it. So after walking around a bit, I had to get me a slice of that epic pizza. Oh my gosh, can't talk more about this place. It's really, really cool. I like the vibe, like the aesthetic, and at the end of the day, the pizza's really good. Oh no, you're good. I got what I needed. I'm really bummed that guy didn't say anything a little bit earlier. I would have let him experience pack film for the first time. And then of course, right when I was about to peel it, he was nowhere to be found. So I couldn't get him to try it out. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Boop. Forgot to turn the microphone on. So, to recap, I'm going to shoot this with the Polaroid SX70 while I wait for that one shot to develop, even though it's probably done already. I don't know, whatever. If it's crooked, whatever, I don't care. With these fish eyes, you have to like expose these down all the way on the exposure comp. Whew. Well, let's go peel that shot. Woo. I wanted to shoot this wider, not vertically, but it would just be too far away. And I wanted that red to pop in the name. That's pretty sweet. Boom. Let's go. I kind of want to take one with my car in the shot. I don't know why, but I think it'd be kind of cool. With my Polaroid, with that fisheye lens. Let's do it for fun. And guess the placement. I don't know, I'm guessing right there. I guess I could actually move it. I think I will back it up a little bit further. Let me know if this is gonna work. I don't think that was cool. That might have been a waste. Let's get out of here. Dang it, I'm striking out. I've been all over town trying to find some new places to shoot with the Goose. I went out to that junkyard to take some pictures, but the sun was in the worst place for everything. So that was a wasted drive, even though I did shoot a Polaroid. Here's that. But I came to this house over here that has some Stranger Things like themed displays. They have it year round. Even the Hopper's Blazer, I think I featured it in Halloween special a couple years ago. But it's always out front in the yard, but it's like pushed back now and I can't even get to take a picture of it. I drove out here for nothing. So I got 5 more photos. I gotta figure this out. I gotta shoot the rest of those packs today. After this, the weather's gonna be bad for like a week. Maybe I'll switch gears and do some portraits, but I need to buy a shutter release cable for it. Today's ending on a bust. Got some good shots already though. I'll do a quick drive-by. There is a Demogorgon built. Maybe I'll take a picture of that with this Polaroid or something. Yeah, so I did not get to finish shooting the back. And of course the weather is now bad. But that just means I get to shoot this later at some other time. I might do some portraits just for fun. That's the one thing I haven't shot with it yet. Risked it all for that one shot. And I figured out what was going on because I framed that up fully in my viewfinder. Bonehead move. I was wondering what this little slider on the back of the camera is. That sets your framing guidelines for what lens you have on there. And I had it set to 150. This is a 127. Yeah, so I need to be a little bit closer, but I still think that photo's pretty cool. I'm just glad I didn't die. And honestly, you can't even tell that this has UV, even when scanning, you can't tell. It looks just like regular old film. So if you find some of this stuff, don't sleep on it. Get it, shoot it. It's gonna be awesome. I guess if you hold the picture up in the sun, you can see it, but I tried that, I didn't see it happen. I don't know what I'm missing. Welcome into episode 4 of
Goose Week.
Yeah, and then the last episode I teased that we're going to be going over this camera, ins and outs, learning the history about it. But guess what?
I lied.
Not intentionally though, because at the time that I recorded that, I hadn't fully planned this series out. I didn't even know I was going to really make this into a series. So I already did that in the trailer / announcement for this whole series, which I put all these episodes into its own playlist. So if you want to watch them all in a row, you can do so. Link in the description. So in this video though, we're going to be focusing on shooting portraits. Yes, I've not really done that much with the Goose. A couple of them in the beginning of the series, but that was with film that was not so great and I didn't get the greatest results. So I'm gonna shoot some with what's loaded in here, which is the ID film. There's like 3 or 4 shots left. So we're gonna head over to my sister's and her fiance's house. They're cosplayers, so they've got some fun stuff for us to shoot. But before I head over there, I do want to shoot at least one photo here to kind of practice with it, because I did pick up a shutter release cable. I want to take a photo of myself. Probably not going to go so well, but I want to at least practice with the exposure and metering, things like that before I head over there. So without further ado, let's dive into today's episode.
I'm just another Chris.
Welcome to the kind of sort of messy studio corner to shoot a portrait. I have no idea how this is going to work out, but I still got some shots left. I've got Astro here to be my stand-in so I can focus it. Just going to add a little bit of fill light. Yeah, man, self-portraits alone is just the worst. I think we're good. I think I'm set. There's so many steps just to take one photo. All right, light meter said 1/4 of a second. F5.6. I don't know. But only one way to find out, and that's try. It just sucks that I have to potentially waste film that's not replaceable. Whoo, I did it. Probably wasted that shot. Not confident. So if I even get something in focus, I think I'll be happy. Here we go. Damn it. Well, I missed focus. It's not amazing, but interesting. It's not that blue in this light. Well, I'm gonna head over to my sister's fiance's house, and we're gonna shoot some photos there, a couple portraits. I guess this was a really good test. It's not great, but it'll do.
Approximately 10 hours later.
All right, I got 4 shots left in the goose, and I needed some models because I tried taking pictures of myself and it didn't work. So I came over to my sister's place, and they got some awesome vampires. Look at this.
Hey.
Awesome. They are dressed up from a show that they got me hooked on. Any guesses?
Little Mermaid.
But it's what we do with the shadows.
What we do with shadows?
Yeah, who's your character?
I'm Naja.
Laszlo!
Best character right there. I think that's one of my favorites. But yeah, so they were already kind of, sort of, not really, in costume when I asked for this favor. So we're gonna sort of.
It's just normal day.
This is a normal day for them. This is what they wear. This is regular attire.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shoot a couple shots. I brought a costume that we usually dress up as, but I'm gonna have to do a solo. I chose it because it's red, and the reds pop in the photos, as you guys have already seen before. And they have a cool red backdrop too. So we might have to change that to red too. And just try some stuff. Excited?
Yeah.
I've never been more excited.
Yes, he looks super excited. Look at that. So let's get to it.
Give me attention.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey.
Hey, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's the most evil man.
That is rolling bumps. I'm cocked. I'm about to press the button.
Tell me when you're cocked.
I'm cocked right now. In 3, 2, 1, hold. And I already f***ed it up.
What'd you do?
I forgot to focus. Damn.
Chris!
We're photographer of New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be blurry. We learned something today.
5 spits for you, Chris.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 5 spits for an enemy, Lilith.
Straight up?
Yep.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. There you go. And now pull evenly, just straight up. It'll be firm.
That's what she said.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Look at that. That's the photo. It'll be ready in like a minute.
And just like Outcast, you shake the shit out of it, right?
That one you can. Yes, that's where it comes from, is this.
Is it really?
100%. So now let's wait a minute and see my failure. It's not necessarily a total loss because it'll tell me if I got my exposure time right. It's a test shot, but unfortunately it's like one of those things where you're like...
An expensive test shot.
It's not necessarily expense. It's the, it's not replaceable. It's just gone forever. Oh, you know what though? That kind of looks awesome.
Not bad.
A little blurry, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's cool. It actually looks like something to be in the show.
That's garbage.
Oh, this was awesome.
Smells like sewage. Yeah. Because this is very old and expired.
Does that help it?
Yeah,
You have to sing the song then.
Yeah.
No, it's not a requirement.
Actually, kind of cool. I kind of like it. It looks like it is from the show. So that actually worked out. And then the red colors of the background, man, that really made that work.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Plus, you got my chin to look so sharp somehow. Magic.
Professional. That was Halloween. Was it 2022? Right? That was a couple of years ago, if I remember right. Yeah, I was Seth that year.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Super bad. Cut to footage of that. Or a picture. I can't remember this footage.
It's looking when you got people to drink out of here.
Laundry basket.
Yeah, so I filled a laundry detergent bottle from the movie. I filled it with alcohol and walked around with it all night.
People drank out of it.
And people drank out of it.
Humans drank out of it.
Did you mention it still smelled like the detergent?
It tasted like detergent.
Listen, it didn't when I put the alcohol in it. I washed that for days. Let it soak. I put it through the dishwasher 3 times, and then it didn't smell. But throughout the night, the alcohol really brought out the what was seeped into the plastic from the detergent. So it really started to smell like detergent.
It smelled like flowers.
Yeah.
It smelled like poison.
No one got sick though, at least from that.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to reshoot another one. They're going to put on some sunglasses and just have some little extra fun with it. What am I deciding? Once you turn 30, it's like everything just falls apart. I jumped off with a little rail, like a little cliff.
I can't do that anymore.
A little step that was like, I don't know, 2 feet. I swear I almost pulled my
I like how
line.
you first called it a cliff.
It was probably a 3-foot drop.
You can't do that.
My groin hurt. For real this time? 3, 2, 1. All right. You have to pull pretty hard.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
There you go. Really hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go.
It's terrifying.
No, it's really hard, right?
Oh, it did work.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it did work. It
smells so bad.
Yeah, it smells
Here,
really bad.
take that. You gotta throw shit away, dude. It smells like poison.
It smells like sewage.
Dude, that's crazy. You can see the image on there.
Yeah, that's the negative. Now, there's certain ones they made that those are salvageable, and then you could scan them, but unfortunately not that one. Yeah, that is sick. Look at that.
That was good.
Look at
See,
that.
the glasses look cool.
Yeah.
It just does.
Those are cool.
Look through the viewfinder. You're going to see the little guidelines, like 4 lines in the corners.
Okay.
So that's the frame. So anything inside that, that's where I need you to frame me, because I'm a style boy for life.
I'm a style boy for life.
You're gonna take a picture of that and it should be good to go.
Okay.
Should be simple. I'll preload this for you. You're cocked.
There you go.
That sounded right.
That's it.
Totally right.
Woo! It's a lot easier when you're actually holding this to pull it out.
I bet.
Moment of truth. And there is one left. Let's see how we did. It's mostly my fault. You just pushed the button. So this is really on me.
May have pushed it wrong.
We don't know. Nope, pitch black.
No.
I wonder what happened. It looked like it did fire. But
Dude, it didn't seem like it fired right. Because when I pushed it down, I didn't feel like it didn't click. It didn't feel right when I took it.
Bummer. Well, there's one more in there.
Let's do it, dude.
When I was hooking up the cable release again to try this, I think it fired the shot. I don't think Andrew pushed it down like hard enough. Don't know. So we're
Typical Andrew.
no, it's not his fault. No, I mean,
No, it's my fault. You feel blame.
no.
This is whole
Shame.
shit.
Shame. And it might be a double exposure. We don't know, but it is the last shot on this, and it's gone forever. This is only the second like wasted technical shot that I've done, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not pressing it.
Okay, it's all the way down.
Okay.
We're committed now.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. It did something technically. Oh, it comes out this way.
Yeah. So yeah, it's much easier that way. Yeah.
Oh, that's much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, we got something, but there is a double exposure. Right there's their door. But hey, I like it.
That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. Pretty dang good. Oh, it's acceptable. We got a picture. All right, as we're wrapping up, they're having celebratory drinks. They didn't give me one, but that's okay.
You're driving, dude.
I am driving to go get food for them.
I'm sorry that I'm safe.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for helping out today. Where can the fine people find you?
Magenta on Instagram and TikTok.
And you started your own, didn't you?
Certified milk. On both.
Ooh, links will be in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Maybe we'll see you again in the future.
What's up, bro? I might see you like in a little bit.
Yeah, I might see in a little bit.
I meant in the channel, but yeah.
Oh. If you can afford me.
The photos that I took over at my sister's, I'm actually pretty pleased with the results, even though one of them I did forget to focus. I can't believe I did that. And thank you again to Jen and Andrew for humoring me on this video. If you want to check them out, again, this link's in the description below. Go check out their cosplay videos. They got some really, really cool stuff over there. And that brings us to a close on Goose Week. But have no fear. I still have some pack film left sitting in the fridge, ready to go. And that is some of the really, really good stuff. The FP100C, which I have yet to shoot in the Goose, which I am dying to shoot in this. I just have to find the right thing to shoot with it. So if you want to see that video, stay tuned, consider subscribing. And that was Goose Week 1, I guess is what technically it's being called right now. I thought it was a fun series. I learned a lot, like I'd said, and I'm really excited to dive a little bit deeper and come up with a much more cohesive underlying story arc to something. I think it'd be really fun. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below. Let's continue the conversation. And if you want to get some of the exclusive limited edition Goose Week merch, well, it's available for the next 48 hours and it's gone forever. There's hoodies, there's t-shirts, what else we got? Posters. I think there's even a pullover non-hoodie, like a sweatshirt. That's what those are called. I need to track down a bunch of the other accessories. That's the other thing I want to do for the next series, to get the other lenses and get that little viewfinder for the camera, special backs. I already have one already. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Can't wait to get started on that. Still some stuff I need to fully flush out, but I have a pretty solid idea and plan. Just gotta start getting it together and execute it. If you guys want to see that, again, consider subscribing. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, get out there, make some art.